Hello, YouTube. All right, as you can see, I am actually inside Casper the Friendly Host. The first time as a stealth minivan camper that I'm going to be taking on some overnight trips. And we're going to begin by testing the vehicle out in Florida. I had hoped to do this trip at the beginning of my Christmas break, but the weather wasn't cooperating. It's been like raining and raining and raining in Florida. So I kept delaying it because I couldn't finish the vehicle, and also the weather was so bad. But now that my winter break is almost over, I decided, oh, what the heck, we're going to go ahead and go out in the rain, despite the rain. So we're going to do our trip in the rain. It is raining right now. I am in Orlando right now, driving from the East Coast to the West Coast to check that out. Then we're going to zip back to the East Coast. Jeez, somebody almost cut out and hit me. And then we're going to be heading back out, probably going down to South Florida. I'm going to try to do this trip in about 3 days, maybe 2 or 3 day stealth camping trip, just to check out the vehicle and show off some of its capabilities. I hope you will watch those videos, and I hope you enjoy them. I know I'm looking forward to making them and testing out the system. As you can see, the van is pretty much nearly done. The systems here, I got a rice already in the rice cooker. I don't know if it's picking it up. I didn't cook it in the rice cooker this morning. I cooked it I think yesterday, actually, or maybe early this morning at the house, but decided to go ahead and pack it in the vehicle so that I can heat it up and eat it with some food that I will be cooking. Planning on making some pork chops in the van. So hopefully we'll be able to do at least one cooking episode with the pork chops, and that way we can see, and test out the inverted cooking system. System should be charging right now, and I'll show that off. That it's similar. The vehicle here is very similar to what it was like in Little Blue 2. But there's been a couple improvements. Like, for example, the rice cooker is now reachable. It's right here, right by me, so I can actually see the food without having to turn around. And also all the switches, to control everything, is available right here in my right arm. All I have to do is just put my hand down. I can turn on the inverter. I can turn it off. I can turn on the rice cooker and turn it off with the switch to hit the there's like a multi-port plug that can be turned on and off, and the rice cooker is hooked up to that, so I can turn off the rice cooker. I can also turn connect these two systems, the car battery system and the car's house battery system. The house battery system is basically an RV battery. It's a lead acid battery. I didn't get a more expensive lithium-ion battery just because the lead-acid battery worked fine in the past and I still have it, and I didn't want to spend the money. Now, if this was a full-time vehicle that I was building for the first time, I might actually buy a lithium-ion. I guess they have special ones that are a little bit safer for using inside a vehicle as a leisure battery. But since I already have the lead acid one, it's a couple years old, but it still works, or at least I hope it still works. I decided to go ahead and use that for now. And also the fact that this vehicle is not a full-time vehicle. I'm only going to be using it and living in it when I'm traveling, and if I need to bug out, like if there's a hurricane or something and I need to leave Florida. And this vehicle is designed to basically house 2 people. I can carry myself and my wife, as far as for living, for supporting. But it's also designed to be a passenger vehicle, so I can carry 3 passengers in addition to me, so it'll hold 4 people without having it to be taken apart. I have to just flip the thing back, the seat goes back, and we got two passenger seats. So it's a lot like Little Blue 2. and in some ways not as good as a Little Blue 2, but in some ways a little bit better. To be honest, from looking at it and the build and everything, you know, the space-wise and everything, I think if I had to do it again, I would get the older model Grand Caravan or Town and Country, you know, from 2006 and below, for the older body style, because that body style, I think, when you convert it, has a little bit more room than this one does. You know, I mean, I could have made this one pretty much exactly like the other one, but because of the way the seats fold down, you know, it has the stow and go seating and stuff, I had to make it a certain height to match the seat. And when I did that, the bed platform lost about like 6 or 7 inches of vertical space. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that was enough to remove a second layer of drawers for the backside. So what happens is that, or what happened was that the build ended up being a little bit less storage underneath the bed than the original Little Blue 1 and 2. So, and then not only that, the side windows, as you saw the issues with the drawers, the windows, the rear windows, or the middle window area was shorter than what was in the other body style. So only one set of drawers, or 2, you know, stacked, could be put along the window. I'll show it when I do the tour so you understand a little bit more what I'm talking about. But basically, there is somewhat less storage available in this vehicle, in the 2007 on up Grand Caravan and Town and Countries, than the 2006 on down Grand Caravan and Countries. So if you're considering a build and don't have a vehicle yet and want maximum room, I would suggest going, you know, that's if you're using a Grand Caravan or a Town and Country. I suggest a 2006 model or below. But if you don't care and you're just using it like I am right now as a temporary device, I mean not temporary, but a leisure device or leisure vehicle for camping, not for living in, and for traveling, then this one might do, because you won't need as much storage. And there are some conveniences to this one with the stow and go seating and stuff. So it has some, you know, benefits as well as some drawbacks. I think overall though, I prefer the older body. But this one is a lot more friendly, and probably more friendly just because, having lived in the other one for 5 years, I kind of know what I really need and want in the vehicle, you know, that were somewhat of an issue with the other one. Even though I did modify it as we went on over time, this one I kind of built almost from scratch. You know, I took components of the old ones that I knew worked and rebuilt it, and I also salvaged some components from all the way from Little Blue 2 stuff is in here, and the good vibrations. But even if I didn't salvage it, I might still build it out the same way, just because it seems like it'll work out really well, like the integrated rice cooker with a table. That's going to be really cool, you know, or really nice to use. So I look forward to sharing these videos. I hope you will join me, and if you like these videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with people who you think might benefit from it, and I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.